4.5 million kids in the U.S. have been diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, also known as ADHD, and many more kids may have it, but their parents don't know it. Joining us this morning is Dr. Sarkis to tell us more about ADHD. Good morning to you. Thanks so much for coming in.
Good morning, Amanda. Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about, in simple terms, ADHD. What is this condition? What is this?
Well, ADHD is a combination of conditions that do exist in most kids, but they exist in these kids to a point where they're not functioning well. So a lot of kids are a little bit, fidgety, but these ADHD kids are always fidgety. They're always they're always getting into problems. They always want to be first. They interrupt other kids. They don't really know how to take their turns when they're playing. So, well, you might say, well, that doesn't sound like it's very important, but in fact, it is very important for their social development and in order for them to, know how to play with others and have a good sense of themselves, and that is very important. And so, of course, another problem is organizing themselves, making sure that a lot of times they do their homework and they forget to turn it in, and that drives parents absolutely batty.
So are those the types of things that you look for when, a lot of people may say, oh, well, 6-year-olds, they're supposed to be hyper, they're supposed to be energetic, those types of things, and there's a debate over this. What do you kind of look for when someone comes in and says, I think my child may have ADHD?
Well, 6-year-olds are energetic, and obviously a lot of times I wish I had that kind of energy, but it depends on how much problems it causes them. It's not the fact that they're energetic, it's the fact that they break things when they run around when they're not supposed to. When the teacher asks them to stand on line, they're not able to, they're unable to really pay attention to what's going on in the classroom. They disrupt they've got so much energy, they bother the other kids in the classroom. They don't let the other kids study. So it does become, it's a problem. It's not the fact that they're energetic, it's the fact that they really disrupt other kids and they don't learn themselves, so they're unable to function.
Talk to me a little bit about treatment options and the debate over treatment options and the things that you believe in as treatments.
Well, there are a lot of treatments. Number one, of course, I think the most important thing is to really get a very good evaluation. Kids will become more hyperactive and more disruptive when their parents are getting divorced. Okay, so, is that ADHD? Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just a reaction to the stress of the parental divorce. And so what's the treatment for that? Well, the treatment for that is more like psychotherapy, play therapy with the kids, maybe helping the parents have a less antagonistic divorce, protecting the kids from the, the antagonism of the divorce. So absolutely the most important thing is a really good evaluation. And there are certain things that we can do in terms of educational settings. Sometimes that really helps.
Now, I understand that there is actually an event coming up soon that is taking place tomorrow at 7 p.m. We'll put that on our website because we are out of time, but we'll put that up on our Morning Edition website there so you can get information about going to that forum.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sarkis. We appreciate it. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Amanda.